Good morning, Valerie. This is Saraswati.
Hi, friends. Nice to see everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
It's very nice to see you.
I so look forward to this every week. It's a highlight of my week.
I do too. It's a gift.
Anupama! Nice to see you.
I finally woke up. It's nice to meet everyone. Hello, everybody. This is Saraswati joining from Nepal on a cell phone. So can't really see anybody. Hello, folks.
Wow.
Can you hear me? This is Saraswati.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? We can't hear you anymore if you're talking, but when you said hello at the beginning, we could just hear you. Hmm. Hi, Rachel. Oh, we can see you now too. Hi, Mary. Hi, Larissa.
Hi, folks. Good morning. Good morning. I'm dialing in from Nepal, where
Recording in progress.
so my Wi-Fi isn't doing too well, so I don't think it would be a great idea for me to facilitate. I think the person who's supposed to facilitate isn't here. Anyone feel like doing an extemporaneous?
If no one wants to, I can. Mary, is that you being enthusiastic or are you also volunteering? Okay.
I'm being enthusiastic.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Denise.
Yeah, of course. What a lovely treat. Um, I think it helps me situate myself in my practice too. Okay, so let's just take a moment to really arrive, noticing ourselves on the seat. And to me, this is always really the first homecoming, even though we don't always necessarily consider it that way. But there's this process at the beginning where receiving the earth, where we give consent that it's okay for us to be held right now. And sometimes the breath can help us facilitate this receiving. And this is a practice that happens usually for the whole practice. Just this like gradual ocean waves of yes, thank you, yes. So feeling if you have the back of a seat, giving your weight over to the back of the seat, really feeling this tangible connection to the earth that is always with us. Very similar to our ancestors in the way that they are always there, just waiting for us to say yes. Yes, we are here to support you and love you and care for you. And we turn our attention now to our intention for this practice, which is to be free and to help all beings without exception across time and space, past, present, and future, to also be free. That we do this practice for all of life. And the prayer is that we, by starting with ourselves, we allow this to radiate effortlessly out to all of life. Just take a few moments breathing with that prayer or that vision, that intention of possibility. That it is possible to be free, and that it is possible for all beings to be free. Sometimes that takes practice to imagine. We start by offering gratitude to the people that have taught us how to imagine. So many of these systems and cultures that we are raised in have limited imaginations, but we have met teachers who have taught us how to imagine differently, how to open our imagination to space. So we offer gratitude to Lama Rod for his teachings, for this practice, and for all the practices that help us imagine and embody this experience of freedom, of liberation. And we invite in all of our teachers now to join us. Join us in this circle of care. Every teacher that has ever taught us that freedom is possible, that love is possible, that care is possible. Throughout your life, everyone from the very simple, quick encounter to teachers that have been with us for years. Inviting them to join us and sit with us this morning. And there's nothing special we have to do. We just practice being with them and receiving their care, their vision, their confidence in us, their love for us. And we invite in now all of the elements of teaching, all of the songs and the arts, the poetry, the music, the prayers, the texts, all of these spoken and written words, all of the teachings, just imagining ourselves surrounded by these teachings. Almost like an ocean, a school of fish, just weaving around us these words that have inspired, sometimes broken our hearts, sometimes expanded our hearts into this radical possibility of love and liberation. And watching how the generosity in these teachings just sort of knead on your heart, knead on your muscles, kind of just softening around you. Welcoming you more and more into this moment. And next, we invite in communities of care, communities of possibility, communities that have cared for us and inspired us how to care, which includes beloved communities that we long for. That longing is also an act of care. That longing is also a practice of receiving a care, calling in all of these communities to sit with us this morning. And maybe even saying that out loud, please sit with me. Please be with me now. And part of this welcoming is also acknowledging that we are deserved, that everyone belongs, that every part of us, every person, we invite in belonging to sit with us, the experience of belonging. And sometimes that includes the heartache of not belonging at times in our lives. We invite this in like a warm balm, just to be with us, sit with us. And all the communities that have taught us that we are always belonging to one another. Oftentimes for me, this can even be communities of trees, communities of four-legged or winged ones, the larger community of life. And we extend this community into the unseen world as well, to our ancestors, to the community of blood ancestors or chosen ancestors, those who have our back, who have been loving us since the first moment we took a breath. Ancestors that we may never know in the physical form, but have been tending to us, caring for us, have been solid in their love for us. We invite them to join us and sit with us this morning. Thank you for coming. Extending this to the lineages that we've been a part of, lineages of learning, of identity, of family, spiritual or teaching lineages, lineages of magic. We invite in the long line of receiving the teachings, that the people that taught us were taught by someone, and they were taught by someone, and they were taught by someone, all the way back. We invite in this long line of people trying to bring forth love and liberation. Next, we call in the earth, the care of the earth that has been with us since the moment we were born. The stability of the earth, the nourishment, the magic, the generosity, the vulnerability. We bring in all of the elements of the earth to be with us. The plants, the animals, the trees, the oceans, the rivers. Inviting in the possibility that there may be no separation between the two. The openness of being the river, the openness of being the earth, being the bird, the tree. We invite that possibility to be with us this morning. Now we invite in silence. This deep, deep stillness and silence. The quiet of space. Noticing how that lives in you. How does that silence move in you? a deep stillness. And lastly, we invite in ourselves, every expression of ourselves, every version of ourselves, all the parts of ourselves, every age, inviting every age, past, present, and future, to be with us right now in this circle of love and care, all of the parts of ourselves to be here with us, to receive all of these homecomings of care with us. And we'll just take a few moments just to breathe here with all of these benefactors and memories, teachings, just to breathe here and be with this care. Watching as it transforms into a warm glow, first surrounding us and moving through our body, just like a warm, glowing wave, moving through all of our cells. And watching how this glow extends beyond us, how it is always shared. It is just in its nature to be shared, to touch all of life. You can allow that to become as big as you'd like. And calling in the communities or the people who are particularly needing this care or this warmth or this glow to sit with us also this morning and sharing this love, this healing, sharing them with them, inviting them to be with us. I'm dedicating this practice again to the freedom of all beings. We offer thanks to all of the benefactors and teachers and beings that have taught us, have reminded us, have informed our imagination and our capacity to see and feel and become this freedom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bringing our attention back down into our seat and coming back to this first connection, the weight of your body, the movement of your breath. Offering gratitude to your seat, to this connection with the earth. And taking a few deep cleansing breaths. Trying to bring some movement back into our body. Touching your legs, feeling the firmness of your body, your belly, your neck, your arms. Thank you all so much. I'm enormously grateful for this group and this practice. And for all of your teachers and your benefactors and all of the love you all have received. Sort of like a river. It's a very fun river to be in with you all. Even when it's painful.
Thanks, Denise.
Thanks, Mary.
See you all.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Margaret. Look at these shining hearts.
Thank you. Thank you, Denise. That was so beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Valerie.
You.
Hi, Anupama. So nice to see you. Gosh, I love this.
No, me too. Thank you so much for sharing this with me.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you have a good day. I'll be in touch with you soon. I'd love to connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saraswati, you're in Nepal. Kastota. Oh, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can. Where are you in Nepal?
I'm in Kathmandu right now.
Oh, wow.
How are you doing? Thank you so much for stepping in.
Yeah, I think it was a gift for me too.
Well, be careful with your words because I'm gone for the next 6 weeks. I'm
I did see though that you put up you sent out an email yesterday about filling in about time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible that the next week also the person won't show up because I've pinged them and I haven't heard back. And they didn't
Okay.
show up as well. And I think you and Mary may end up, doing some heavy lifting the next 6
Trading.
weeks. Yeah.
Can you
How do you
give me a note? Sometimes I feel like today I didn't feel rigid in it. I mean, I try to open to, there's like a skeleton, but then I try to open and just be open to what comes today.
Yeah.
But I've appreciated so much your fluidity and in the interpretation of it as well. I guess I just try to keep it like present and honest with
I
what's
have to say, I
here.
feel that. I feel that.
Oh, okay, good.
I feel that you are following, as you said, the framework, which all of us are, but you are co-creating it with yourself, with folks who are there, with the present moment.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I think I need to hear that sometimes.
Yeah, I think you're amazing because I really do feel the flow.
Good, good. And can I ask what I love that you are in Nepal. I feel closer because you're there actually.
Oh, wow.
So
Have you
what are
been?
you, pardon?
Have you been to Nepal?
I lived there for 2.5 years.
Oh, that's right. You lived at Kopan.
No, I
Or did-
lived in Godavari.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you know,
Wow.
it was a St. Xavier school. It's still there, I think, but it's in Godavari. I only went to Kapin at the end for a week.
I see.
But yeah, it's my like heart place. So, and I haven't been back since 2009.
Mm.
Yeah. Are you, in like, what are you doing there? Or I don't like that question, but like, how do you be there?
I'm here to study Sorikpa. Do you know
Okay. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
with Dr. Nida?
With Dr. Nida, but Dr. Nida is not here. One of his faculties here this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So is that the Sola Rigpa is a medical or like medicine Buddha. It's like the lineage of medicine Buddha.
Yeah, the lineage is Utegnint. Well, how do
Oh
I
yeah,
phrase
yeah,
that?
yeah. This is
Yeah, I think
Lama
the
Justin's lineage,
well,
correct?
Lama Justin is studying Utegnintik, and
Okay.
Utegnintik is the guru who started the Utegnintik lineage, which is the Vajrayana aspect of the lineage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he taught Sorikpa, so that's Sorikpa and Utegnintik. How do I phrase this? Yeah, Sorikpa and Utegnintik come under the Utegnintik lineage.
Okay.
Yeah, so and he Lama Justin studies the Utegnintik tradition, which and then I'm studying the Sorikpa aspect of the lineage.
Okay. Wow. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you. It is an amazing gift. I mean, it is really. I mean, I could have studied TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. I could have studied Ayurveda, but it is not easy to find. Like, I really wanted to study a Tibetan Buddhism aspect, like something that's so connected to Tibetan Buddhism.
Yeah.
Because then I can sort of go fluidly back between the Vajrayana aspect and then the Sorikpa aspect. And very few teachers, maybe like a couple teachers, maybe a little bit more than that, teach in English.
Mm.
It's really rare. Yeah.
I don't know if you have time now, but I mean, at some point I would love to. I've studied Chinese medicine for a few years, and it was enormously transformative as far as my cosmology of health. And when I went to California, I went to the monastery or to where Dr. Nida teaches. I had a friend who had practiced there, and I didn't get to go to one of the retreats or the practice periods, but there was a body worker there who I received a session from, and it was so everything that I feel like I've ever wanted to learn. And because it was grounded, but it was esoteric and it was clear, and it was just one of the best kind of experiences I've had with medicine. And his name is Bayer. I think that's his name, Bayer. But and I think he's Mongolian, and I kept referring to Chinese medicine and forgetting how ignorant that is, that medicine is all really of the same region, and probably has been preserved in a lot of different ways. And so I've had my eye sort of on the Soul Rigpa programs, just curious. So when you get back, I would love to have like a longer tea with you over Zoom or something, just to hear.
I'm happy to. Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
would be fun for me to talk about it. Yeah, you would be doing me a favor because you'd actually be doing other folks a favor, because then I'm less likely to bore them with how enthralled I am with Sorikpa.
Oh, great. I love it. And I also, I understand what you're saying. Because, so have you taken, when I see the trainings, I mostly see the ones that come through, the different, like there's a year-long training, a 9-month training. Like what part are you studying with?
The way Dr. Nida has structured it, you could do 100 hours of foundational stuff. I think that's the 9 months one. But that and that's the end of it. It's called Family and Friends or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you have a 300-hour thing, which includes the 100-hour Family and Friends one. And that's called the foundational year. That doesn't terminate after the first year. You kind of have to make a choice. There are multiple choices. As far as I know, right now there are 3 choices. The one choice is you could go down the yoga path. So that's one choice. The second choice is you could go down what's called the counselor part, which adds a second year of mental health aspects. Or you could go down a path where you have 3 more years, and that goes into the physical aspect of it. That's called the practitioner path.
And what are you doing?
I did the counselor part, which will be over in a few weeks. And I'm also doing the practitioner path.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
My heart is exploding right now. So I imagine the mental health part is from the lens of like Vajrayana and like the understanding.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I long for.
I actually think that Dr. Nida, because I thought I heard him say that he may start one that is actually pure Vajrayana. Like this is sort of meant to be mental health. So it's sort of, it sort of juxtaposes the Western psychology with Vajrayana. I maybe suspect / pray for a separate program where the second year will be only Vajrayana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's very exciting. Wow, you've just given me so much. Well, I don't feel like I have to do anything about it right now, but I feel like enormous seeds. But this isn't new. It's been in the background of my heart and sort of some of my longings for a while. So it just feels really kind of catalyzing to talk to you there, and look forward to hearing about your experience.
I'd be happy to. I will just add a note that I personally love the subjects. I'm deeply grateful to Dr. Need's team. And it's stressful for me to be in class sometimes. The socio
Oh, I lost you a little bit. You said the socio. You said it's stressful to be in class sometimes. I can sort of imagine what you might say, but I'd rather hear. Oh, I can't hear you anymore. Let me close. Let's see. Oh, I think you're gone.